어조 삼아.
It's time to go to bed.
또 핸드폰 하는 거예요?
늦게 자면
고운 피부가 다 무너진다고요.
사이고는 케이코쿠 데스.
지금 잠이 들지 않으면 우린
Hello， 大家好，歡迎嚟到呢個 channel。咁喺啱啱 NBA 出現咗一單重大交易，魔術同灰熊達成協議，灰熊方面送出咗 Desmond Bane， 魔術隊送出 KCP、Cole Anthony 同埋4個無保護嘅首輪籤，同埋一個2029年嘅首輪互換權。而魔術隊就成功組成咗 Banchero、Wagner 同埋 Bane 呢個三巨頭，希望衝擊東部。咁我哋可以睇下 ESPN 嘅名記 Shams Charania 講述呢單交易嘅內幕消息。
Can you tell us about exactly how this deal got done?
4 unprotected first-round picks. So clearly, by this trade, the Memphis Grizzlies had made the decision that they were going to move on from that core of Desmond Bane, Ja Morant, and Jaren Jackson Jr. And what this trade allows them to do is give them financial flexibility moving forward. They want to re-sign and do a new extension with Jaren Jackson Jr. So it allows them to clean the money up. Desmond Bane was on a maximum contract right now, but also allows them to move more toward a younger nucleus. They view Jalen Wells down there, who was in the Rookie of the Year candidacy, as a starting 2 of the future. So having players 2 through 5 being on both ends of the floor valuable to this team. But of course, the big question then becomes, what do you do with the futures of Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr.? In the last 24 hours, I'm told emphatically that the Grizzlies intend to continue to build around those two. They want to continue to retool this roster, and they have all of these draft picks now that will allow them to be active potentially in the marketplace, whether they want to draft them or use them in trades. Talking to people in Memphis, they feel like everything they've done in the last several months is not to move off Ja Morant, but actually even more to make him feel comfortable in Memphis, particularly with the coaching staff change with Taylor Jenkins to a more fluid offensive coach in Tuomas Islo.
而喺短片入邊 ，Shams 亦都提到，灰熊決定放棄以 Ja、Bane 同埋3J 呢個核心建隊，交易 Bane 係為咗騰出更多嘅薪資空間啦。咁 Shams 亦都提出咗一個重點，灰熊並唔係想徹底交易 Ja 同埋 JJJ 去做一個重建，而係想利用多餘嘅薪資空間去同 JJJ 重新去簽約，並且利用呢啲選秀權去圍繞住 Morant 同埋 JJJ 去建隊，並視呢個球隊新秀 Jalen Wells 為呢個球隊未來嘅正選得分後衛，並且去致力打造呢個更年輕化嘅陣容。咁魔術方面呢次交易就旨在提升球隊嘅競爭力，而我認為可能魔術見到溜馬呢隊黑馬殺入咗 NBA 決賽，就萌生咗呢個透支選手權去進入 Win Now Mode 呢個想法。咁因為而家東岸球隊係隊隊都有機會啦，冇話一隊特別係壟斷咗呢個嘅總決賽資格嘅。咁而呢單交易發生之後啦，我認為 Magic 係可以同騎士、紐約、賽特、溜馬等等球隊競爭。至於可唔可以突圍而出，就要睇下球隊嘅磨合程度。至於另一單休賽季嘅重要新聞就係36歲嘅 NBA 超級巨星 KD 喺呢個賽季嘅去向。咁基本上可以確定 KD 係會喺今夏離開太陽嘅，而 Shams 都分享咗佢收集到嘅資訊。
So Kevin Durant prefers to play moving forward for 3 NBA teams, either the Houston Rockets, the San Antonio Spurs, or the Miami Heat. That's the 3 teams that he would sign contract extensions with once he is traded. But for the Suns' part, the focus of their conversations have mostly been around the Miami Heat, the Houston Rockets, and the Minnesota Timberwolves, I'm told. So the Timberwolves are along with a couple other teams known as wild cards potentially for Kevin Durant, but they're going to work with his business manager and partner Rich Kleiman on figuring out just exactly where his home could be. As far as those Minnesota Timberwolves, they've had some discussions with the Phoenix Suns, but I'm told Kevin Durant has no desire, he has no interest in playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So if you're the Timberwolves, how do you evaluate it? From a basketball fit, it makes plenty of sense to bring in Kevin Durant with Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
But if Kevin Durant doesn't want to be there, how do you approach that? The Suns have had an interest level in Julius Randle and Rudy Gobert. So these conversations will be fluid between now, potentially later this week, ahead of the NBA draft.
咁係啱啱 Shams 都提到咗 KD 係主要想去熱火、馬刺、火箭同埋紐約呢4個地方啦，並且會承諾會同佢哋續約嘅。但係太陽方面就會比較滿意木狼同埋火箭嘅交易包裹啦，而 KD 本人就冇興趣到木狼，所以我就會認為 KD 最大機會嘅潛在下家會係火箭。因為佢哋既俾到足夠嘅交易資產太陽啦，而 KD 都想加盟佢哋爭冠。咁而最後一單嘅重磅消息就係關於湖人。咁我哋睇睇 Shams 點講。
Shams, the Lakers, they made history today and they didn't even play. What did they do?
Kevin, the Los Angeles Lakers current ownership, the Buss family, is entering an agreement to sell the iconic 17-time champion Los Angeles Lakers to Mark Walter, the Dodgers' current owner, for a valuation of approximately $10 billion. Yes, that's $10 billion. That's the largest sale of a sports franchise ever in the world, globally. So this is a historic $10 billion figure for a franchise Jerry Buss, the late Jerry Buss, acquired in 1979 for $67.5 million. Now, 46 years later, sold for $10 billion. And the Buss family appeared poised to really hold on to this team for what seemed to be forever. But now they will be selling the franchise. I am told that Jeannie Buss will stay on even after the sale as governor of the franchise, and the Buss family will also retain just over 15% of the team. That is now going to be majority owned by Mark Walter, the current owner of the Dodgers. He also has interest in other professional sports teams like the Sparks, as well as an F1 team.
All right, once again, let's go over these numbers that you just brought up. The late Jerry Buss bought the Lakers for $67.5 million in 1979. Today, his family is selling the LA Lakers for $10 billion. That is the largest sale of a pro sports franchise in the world.
咁 Shams 頭先都講咗啦 ，Buss Family 成功以100億嘅美金出售湖人俾呢個嘅 TWG Global。咁呢單交易係為體育史上最高價嘅收購啦。而湖人當家球星 Luka 亦都喺新東家入主之後，表示同新管理層合作嘅興奮啦。而 TWG 係一間財政實力雄厚嘅企業集團啦。而佢哋都擁有多支運動隊伍嘅股份，例如 LA Dodgers、WNBA 球隊 LA Sparks 同埋車路士等等。而湖人嘅總裁 Jeannie Buss 都會繼續留任，預備以後嘅交接。咁新老闆 Mark Walton 都聘請咗呢個 LA Dodgers 嘅管理團隊啦，預計湖人嘅日常營運會更加多樣化啦。而新資本嘅注資亦都可以令到湖人減少翻以往因為想慳錢避免交呢個 luxury tax 而放走好似 Alex Caruso 等重要嘅奪冠成員啦。咁新老闆 Mark Walton 亦都係一位熱愛體育嘅老闆，我估佢唔會視湖人係一門生意啦。而佢為咗冠軍亦都會不惜花費巨額金錢嘅。咁希望呢個新老闆可以為湖人帶嚟一個新嘅景象。咁最後亦都有消息指湖人希望用八村換嚟爵士嘅 John Collins 啦，將目標由 Kessler 轉移咗。咁因為湖本相信 Collins 同 Luka 會更加搭配，同埋更加有湖迷幻想發生咗魔術嗰單交易案之後，可以用 AR 去換 JJJ 啦。咁但係先前講到灰熊無意出售 JJJ， 咁就唔知大家點睇呢？咁如果大家中意呢條片，可以點讚訂閱，喺留言區分享自己嘅意見。我哋下條片再見，拜。